Hey guys, Zerial here, and going on another little bit of a rant here. So last time we did the Dragon War, but today I started thinking. I woke up thinking this is how bad it was. In the relatively short span, because I think they were introduced in 3.5, the Warforged have really been tossed around. Wizards of the Coast just doesn't know what the hell to do with them. By that, I mean, in 3.5, they were magical constructs. Okay, awesome. That made sense. They couldn't be healed with healing magic. They had to use some of their own stuff, or or what have you. But in 3.5, they changed. They're now considered creatures. And everybody wants to think, that the Warforged are this beautiful, perfect servant R2, D2, and C3PO machines. And there are some models for that. But what if there is something far more diabolical and sadistic behind the Warforged? And to fully understand this, got me, I was thinking about it. They're not immune to psychic damage. So, my thoughts, what if the Warforged is a punishment? What if the Warforged are, like we all think, mechanical or biomechanical, wigs, trees, grass, what have you? But what if the brain, where we think the neural processor is, what if the inside their head is an actual organic brain? Well, now all of a sudden, that vulnerability to psychic damage comes a little bit more aha. Like, let's say, you're a criminal or what have you, and you've been found guilty. And instead of wasting away in a government kingdom, state funded prison, the judge looks at you and says, I sentence you to Warforged. And 1 minute, you're there listening to the judge, and, sleep spell, heavy blow to the back of the head, you just knock the hell out. And when you wake up, something doesn't feel right. Something doesn't feel the same. So you get up, look to a mirror, and the next thing you see is Sector and Cyrax in the mirror. And if you had a biologic brain in the head, that explains that psychic vulnerability so much more clearly. And it makes the Warforged so much more fucked up. Because you had to piss off someone enough that they wanted for the rest of eternity you to suffer. Because as far as we know, pretty much as long as the power supply survives, I don't know if there is an age limit for Warforged. As long as they keep prepared and whatnot. And the more fucked up thing, Yeah, you're a machine. You don't need to eat, drink, or breathe. That's awesome. And when you power down, powered down to go to rest for a sleep or a long rest. You are still 100% conscious and aware of your surroundings. So your brain never gets a break. It is constantly filled with stimuli. And be it what was that noise that I heard a couple of meters away? As sure as a little bright here. And what's that smell? But your brain never gets a break, so you are constantly fucked up. I mean, look at your own lives. Go 15 hours, and your brain's like, dude, I need a break. Knock me the hell out. I need to shut down for a little bit. Warforged cannot do that. The Warforged are a fucked up race. And I love them. I do, because they do offer that question of what is life? Yeah, you have your scientific definition. Reproduces on its own, feeds its own, get da 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 da, whatever. But then you have the Warforged, who has his own thoughts, his own personality. He's laughed, he's cried, he's hurt. He's had the full range of the human emotional experience. But is he alive? I asked that question to you. So I think the Warforged can be a huge debate and thought experiment. Hmm. Challenge to you. Keep it simple, but have this debate with your other D&D buddies. Because like I said, in 3.5 they were magical constructs. Okay. In 5th edition, they're considered creatures, yet possess none of the actual physical aspects to prove life. But they have the thought processes of life. So have that debate. Tell me how it went. And with that, this demon will see you at the next crossroad.